Yep. People think I am sexual, like as if I'm some sort of, sexual being or whatever. Like I don't get it. I get I'm a man. You look at me, I'm a man. I get that. And, men, we have all our urges and everything that I even feel sometimes. But I'm not sexual at all. Like, I don't understand, like, Ray has to be talking to at least a few females. I know Ray trying to hit. What's another one? Do she got a nice butt, Ray? Big butt, Ray? I'm like, big butt? Yeah, big butt. No. I mean, I don't know. You don't look at girls' butts? No. But men, they look at girls' butts. No, they do that? I didn't know that. So, I like her because she's pretty. That's why. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Now we done talking. There was a little interrogation one of my childhood parents had for me because they thought I was gay because I didn't snitch. The fuck? Anyway, so the snooping incident, that's what I'm referring to. Anyway, so I just don't get it. Like I don't understand. Like, I get, boys, when we grow up to become men, we go through puberty and we start having a lot of sexual urges and stuff like that, as we're getting older, especially in our teenage years. Like, I get that, but especially in our man years, like, especially in my 20s, like, I just don't understand. Like, I mean, I get it, but, I'm a man, I get it, and most men give in to their urges. Most men do. But the thing is, when I was young, growing up, all of my sexual urges and my sexuality was completely suppressed. Like, they thinking, like, people I know and just society as well really think I'm just gonna go out there and start sleeping around. Like, or I'm at least sleeping around. That's what they're thinking. Like I don't get it. And I hope you get a girlfriend thing, and then knowing very well I'm gonna cheat on her. The question is how I'm gonna cheat on her. That's my question. How? Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, people really think I'm sleeping around with females, or at least wanting to. If he ain't sleeping around with females, he probably touching himself. Well, that's when NoFap comes into play. Fapping and all that stuff was demonized when I was a kid. So technically, I didn't need to really do that. So I just don't get it. Now, going back to the females thing, like, I don't even approach females. And do not get me started. Do not get me started to why I'm not really that sexual. Because I have a story to why. And I find it funny, I was just thinking about it before I even started recording. Let's see, 12-year anniversary. Keyword, hopefully I can remember. I grew up very religious. Anything sexual was completely any kind of lust, nothing, all that stuff. Sin, the devil, hell, blah, blah, blah. So all those years of me growing up, my whole entire sexuality was being completely suppressed. I suppressed all my sexual urges. Like, I honestly didn't even know what lusting was. All I know is that word was just thrown to me, like, as a kid, like, oh, he's lusting, oh, he's lusting, oh, he's lusting. So I'm just thinking, like, man, like, I'd never got the chance to actually lust after a female, because as a kid, it was so suppressed. And considering I grew up religious, believing lusting, which still is bad, looking at women, as their beauty that's lusting, to me it wasn't really that big. That was a sin to me, so I suppressed that. Yeah, it was a sin. I thought looking at females, if I thought a lady was pretty, I thought that was lusting. You see, lust, that, like I said, that word was thrown to me as a kid with little to no explanation at all. In fact, I'm gonna say no explanation. You lusting, Ray? You lusting at her, Ray? Like, for real. Like, even I think me even having physical attraction towards women was deemed as lusting, or at least how I interpreted. I interpreted it that way because I really thought lusting when I was a kid was just simply thinking a woman was pretty. So, you know, that goes back to the whole fat women thing. Ray, is she pretty? She's a big, beautiful black one. She's a big, beautiful woman, Ray. Oh, she's okay. And then, boy, is it because she's fat? You can't do that. That's lusting. You're lusting after skinny women. You're lusting. I see why you want to lust after skinny women. No. So, that's not even wasn't the case. That wasn't even the case at all. Because I remember being, you know, a little bit of a simp back then. Because back then, I was even planning on, because I was listening to the feminists, to the my feminist older siblings. They was over here trying to convince me to go for women that's just completely not of the Bible. Yeah, going to women completely that doesn't fit the description of the Bible. You see, it's that classic thing I hate. That classic thing I hate. They want a man. Christian men, we're always, you know, up in the house and stuff all day and stuff like that. We're up in the house all day and stuff like that. So we're not really interacting with females. And then all of a sudden, we're supposed to just magically be that guy, that nice, good Christian man. You know, like, he's just that man, that Christian man. Oh my gosh, I'll get there. It's very upsetting. And then, this is the point I really hate. The females in the church, they don't want to take nothing from a man. They don't want to take no kind of order from a man, no kind of guidance from a man or nothing. None of the church men either. So now they out there, these church girls, or at least these church girls, are going out there, getting all their boyfriends or whatever, possibly sleeping around, and then coming home back, and then coming back to the church. Oh, that's my past. A real man of God will accept me as I am. And then he's a virgin, and then he finally gets a female, and he's not hitting her in the right spots, and then she doesn't like it, and then she want to get rid of him. She want to divorce him because he's too nice, way too nice. That's one thing I'm getting sick of that's keep happening. Christian men tolerating the woman's past. Going back to the whole, why is that? Because this whole entire time he has suppressed his sexual urges while she hasn't. Oh, I'm just ovulating. You don't understand the woman's body. I'm ovulating. Okay, I'm ovulating. No. Are you cheating on me? No. Hypocritical stuff. I hate that stuff. So anyway, like, there's this person I went to high school with. He is very much into the church. Honestly, I think if he was to have what you call it? I don't want to say judgment, but a righteous judgment of me. To me, I think to him, I will be a second-class Christian to him. I've seen one of his sermons today. Like, oh wow, I'm generally happy for him. But I see his relationship status. It's complicated. I know exactly why. I was gonna collaborate with him, but my parents and his parents had beef, so we couldn't collaborate back in 2016. We went to the same high school, even though he's been on YouTube longer than me. He was a nice guy. No, literally, he was a really nice guy. We both was into tech. We both were YouTubers. He did funny skits or whatever. And he was very good with sound engineer in the church. And Yeah, hold up. So clearly he's the nerdy Christian guy. And then I seen a little bit of his prom date. His prom date, I think he got a prom date at the last minute. Yeah, I think he got a prom date at the last minute. Well, I don't know because I didn't get a chance to learn. I didn't get a chance to know him. I didn't get a chance to get to know him because my parents and his parents had beef. Or more his parents, I think. But anyway, so just another story of a nice, good Christian guy being raised in the church to be nice, how to treat women and stuff like that. And then now he's having relationship problems. It's upsetting. It's really upsetting. It's about to rain again, maybe. You know, it's very upsetting. So it just, and it's just sad that a lot of, you know, men, I got end up talking to men instead of women, but I just happen to be in that bracket of Christian men. I don't know if my friend out there, I haven't spoken to him so long, since high school. Yeah, I don't know if he's still a virgin or not. I don't know. I'm not going to go there. But if he is, and he's having complications, relationship problems, why do I feel like that woman he's with is not a virgin? That's the thing. Women, they have all these relationships and everything. And then all of a sudden, now they have the nice guy, they don't like him. Like, I don't get it. So going back to the whole, you know, me being sexual, like, I just happen to be in that bracket of Christian virgin men who have suppressed their sexual urges, suppressed their urges to go talk to females, to even, you know, pursue them. Yeah, maybe even sexually. Maybe even sexual. Let's add that in there. I was raised to be pure. So here I am, pure, and I'm struggling to attract women. I was about to say, why in the world is this dude here? Does this dude kind of look like one of my district managers from my old job? I was like, what the fuck is he doing here? I need to call my former manager. Hey, what's up? I think he's here. So yeah, anyone's that aside. In conclusion, like, you know, it sucks. You know, it sucks. No, it's not. It sucks that the idea that Christian men, we suppressing our sexual urges, and then we having a hard time out there dating and stuff like that. Like, and then people think I'm sexual just because I'm a man. I get that, but at the same time, I get that, but I just don't like the fact that it's automatically think we're just gonna fall. I get it. It happens most of the time. I get it, but doesn't mean. But people have no faith in the men who are trying to stay pure. Okay, they have no faith in those men, and because of that, there's that. That other point I am gonna bring up. Another reason why I'm not sexual is because when I was a kid, I remember, you see, the thing is, like I said, kissing to me is a very romantic thing, okay? To me, it's very romantic, okay? So, I remember I used to draw a lot of because I was a huge Sonic fan, okay? Son Amy, that was my favorite fan fiction, Sonic and Amy. So I drew a lot of kissing pictures of them. And then I, you know, graduated into drawing a lot of kissing pictures of my original characters, him and his girlfriend. So yeah, so I drew them, you know, only kissing, okay? And when one time, because Mia Little M's novel was rated X, because it was that, it was rated R plus X, so to be actually, because it was just violent too. Because of that reason, you know, I'm not gonna go too much to the story. Basically, you know, older child sibling overheard us. I might just stay here. Overheard us, and then, what's that? You making this rated X? Oh, I'm telling. Next thing you know, my, you know, child parents, they looked through all my pictures, and then they didn't even look through all of it. The worst thing they see was just kissing pictures. That's it. kissing pictures. And then that was enough. That was enough proof of Project WTS being a porn film. So obviously them throwing my pictures away really, really broke me. I remember. And that scar is still there. 12 years later. February 15th, 2012, around 10 something p.m. Yep, I remember. Stop all that crying, you acting a fool. No, I'm not. I was hurt. And it still hurts me today. Yeah. I forgive my childhood parents for doing that, but yeah. But you know, because I'm saying that, I'm bringing this part up, is because, you know, like I said, you know, in 5th grade, I've been one, you know, for the longest I've been having crushes on girls, and I've been one having a girlfriend, you know. So in 6th grade, when I was 12, when I drew those kissing pictures and they threw that stuff away, I think I remember stop liking a girl. Yeah, I think I remember stopped liking a girl in 6th grade because of that. I just wanted to, yeah, it was pretty bad. So that's another reason why I suppressed I even suppressed my I suppressed my attractions to even women back in the day, to the girls in my class. I generally stopped liking that girl because my parents threw my pictures away. My childhood parents threw my pictures away. I really did. I don't want to talk to none of my friends and nothing. I was quiet. I was very quiet. I went in a depressed state that time. So, because of that, I suppressed all my, you know, crushes and all that stuff, thinking women, I thought liking, you know, girls and stuff like that, thinking girls pretty was also lusting, because that too was also a thing. And there also was another incident where, you know, a year or two, probably like a year and a half later, I did draw one nude photo. It was, you know, I drew a female's, you know, breast or whatever. So yeah, I drew that. I think I was good. I think I drew it good though. I was 13. So clearly I was going through puberty at that time. And then eventually one of my childhood siblings found it. So I just snitched on myself. And then obviously I got in so much trouble. We had an interrogation. This was probably the closest to a talk because it was all interrogations. Yeah, so like, you just disrespected the whole entire family, drawing this picture. Give me all them pictures. So like, I have it right here. I was ready to get it. I was ready this time for it to get thrown away for the 3rd time. I was ready. So I was ready that time. Yeah, I was ready for that time for it to get thrown away. I said, there's no kissing pictures in there. So he looked through it, and there's like, we're not gonna throw it away to you this time. And I remember that day, I cried to him saying, why you throw my pictures away or whatever? Why you throw my pictures away and stuff like that? I wanted an apology. I said, I'm not apologizing to you. Years later, he did end up apologizing. Both of my childhood parents end up apologizing. And I think my childhood mother is really starting to regret it, helping me throw it away. Well, to be fair, she was a housewife. She didn't really have a voice, so yeah. Yeah, I won't go there. Revealing personal information right there. So yeah, I will say that Ray, you acting a fool part. Nah, that one, no. I don't know about that one. That was fool part. Anyway, so yeah, there's that, you know. Finally, in conclusion, you know, there's a lot of reasons why, you know, basically I'm a virgin and stuff like that, and I plan to keep it till further notice. Like, I plan to keep it till further notice. Like, I don't understand, like, and then don't get me started with society. This high school kid back in my old job, he was actually really shocked I was even a virgin. So there's that. Like, I have no peer pressure at all. I don't follow peer pressure at all. Like, it ain't gonna work. Like, $19 an hour. Nah, that's the manager stuff. Department manager 19. I'm just looking at this McDonald's. I don't want to, because I need a job. I don't want to work in no McDonald's. I don't want to work in no fast food. So yeah, finally, in conclusion, that's pretty much it. I'm not sexual, okay? I don't get it. I'm not sexual. Right now, I have all this religious, what you call it? Might as well just walk around. Right now, I have all this religious doctrine in me that's keeping me from being a man whore right now. And now that I know women out there are sleeping around, and then I'm over here sitting here keeping my virginity, and the older I get, most women ain't gonna be virgins, and I'm still a virgin the older I get. Now I'm just losing my virginity to a non-virgin woman. It's just a lot of shit. So now, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what the heck to even do with my virginity. So, you know, just because, you know, clearly I have needs that ain't being met. When I say needs, I mean specifically in here, like this whole, you know, lovey-dovey stuff, relationships, you know, 'cause since I never had a girlfriend. So that's it. I bet she's looking at me crazy across the street. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I'm talking too long. So yeah, and then don't get me started. You know, practically being an incel, I'm not, but I'm kind of am. So yeah, I don't care about that Chad beta junk. All I know is I'm doing me, and I'm gonna have my standards. And if it is what it is, if I have to go the route of Paul, and so be it. Apostle Paul, and so be it. With well, not Saul. I said Apostle Paul, okay, not Saul, because Saul was killing Christians, and I'm not killing Christians. Otherwise, I'm not killing anybody, okay? I'm not sexual. I want a relationship, but unfortunately, that will make me kind of into a simp. So I'm gonna figure this out one way or another. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'm at McDonald's. Like, comment, subscribe.